Okay, I did not intend to continue here, but apparently I triggered some cutscenes. I thought, okay, fine. Let's finish this gym. Let's do a little bit more than what we intended to do. And you can obviously expect something happen to her, and she just doesn't want to talk about it. Yet. This game, for some reason, unlike in Diamond and Pearl, there are just random trainers standing there. You can battle by talking to them. I'm not doing that. I cleaned out some of the trainers in the next route and picked up some useless items. But for now, let's try to beat the crap out of this guy. You want some experience from fighting types. There's Machoke. Not much to say. Is Machoke viable in Gen 5? Gen 4, that's what I'm curious about. I'm gonna check real quick. Because we know Machamp is a pretty good Pokemon to use. Oh, there's another one. Let's go with another wing attack. Nice. There's another Machoke. Oh, it's Diamond Pearl all over again. We have a trainer that has 3 of the same kind. Choke. Oh, that one survived. It did, wow. Okay, we go just for another one. So, it does have a UU viable set. Dynamic Punch, Payback or Rock Slide, Bullet Punch and Protect. Go further here, let's push this and push also this one. This was an optional trainer. It's fine to beat some optional trainers here and there, I think. This one won't let us through, but it's fine. There has Machoke, Machamp, Machoke. Not to be mistaken with Machoke. Meditype, we already talked about Medicham, who has a pretty good stats and move pool. Maybe I could check what Machamp has to offer. And Medicham has to offer. Sand Headbutt, oh, high jump kick. But it's not set buffed high jump kick yet. I think it's 90 base pro or 100. And the trick set is apparently a thing. Trick with choice scarf, high jump kick or break, psycho cutter, Ice Punch or Thunder Punch. Obviously Trick. And move on here. Most of the Pokemon we have seen we are trapped here. We have the Lucy Gym and re-entered, which is inconvenient. Krogunk. Maybe we can talk about this thing. I have never used a Krogunk in gameplay. So from what I recall, it has okay speed and attack, and even a usable special attack. So 106 base attack stat, Poison, Fighting. Poison is an awful offensive type. And 85 speed and 86 special attack. You have the Sword Dance set with Low Kick or Cross Chop, Sucker Punch and Ice Punch. And you can, instead of Ice Punch, you can apparently use Taunt. It's a Nasty Plot set because it has a usable special attack and can learn Nasty Plot. With Priority Vacuum Wave, Sludge Bomb because it's Stab. As the last move is Dark Pulse or Focus Blast. I honestly would remove Sludge Bomb and just slap off Focus Blast for fighting dark coverage. But I guess Morgan for players thinks Sludge Bomb is just too important for some reason. I could check why they recommend this, but yeah, old sets would probably not run Sludge Bomb of all things. Just oh yeah, this doesn't work like that. And then we knock all these. Nice. Let's see why they recommend Sludge Bomb. Bomb is from Milotic and Spiritomb, but Spiritomb resists Sludge Bomb. Now there's a Sub Punch set with Substitute, Focus Punch, Sucker Punch and Ice Punch. Or instead of Ice Punch you can slap Stone Edge on it. Yeah, on what is it called? Toxic Rogue. This guy first, and then we can continue. Does it? Okay, that I guess that's also said Sub Punch and Nasty Plot and Sword Dance. It's a lot, but I recalled there being more. Heracross is such a good Pokemon, but you're not gonna use it in-game because Honey Tree. And Fighting Bug, pretty good. Megahorn, amazing Bug Stab. You want to use the Guts set because now you can trigger Guts yourself. And with Toxic Orb and or Flame Orb, I recommend Flame Orb because you want to stay in and sweep. You can run a Choice Band set, I guess. Is there anything else we can do here? We cannot find... I don't seem to be able to find any other except... Oh yeah, there's Didn't we just destroy it? Wait, oh yeah, okay, wait. Another one. Nice. This we should be able to break this one. And just to be certain. Good for Heracross. Oh, it has even an Uber set with the Choice Scarf set with Close Combat, Mega Horn, Stone Edge and Sleep Talk or Night Slash. I think that's because it's a Darkrai and Mewtwo counter, or it is. The Choice Band set with max HP and max attack. Wow, okay. Of Close Combat, Mega Horn, Stone Edge and Sleep Talk or Pursuit or Dark Night Slash. And apparently a Sub-Select Berry in Gen 4. Wow, it has one. With 30 HP at least for some reason. I think because of Stealth Arc. Substitute Sword Dance, Close Combat, Mega Horn. Obviously a Select Berry to boost his speed. Let's talk to Maylene, because she is gonna use some one Pokemon we probably will talk a lot. Yeah, back to Heracross. Choice Scarf set also in OU, Choice Band set as well. It's nothing. The Toxic Orb, Flame Orb set has sometimes runs Facade, which is a 70 base power normal move, but if you are poison status, its attack stat doubles. And Flame Orb ignores attack drops, while Guts ignores attack drops while doubling your attack from Burn. So basically it hits with a 150-40 base power move without penalty. Stat 100 base at 20 base power fighting move coming from 125 base power and base attack is... I think that says a lot about Heracross. If only you could use it in game, but I think Hard Gold and Soul Silver has you covered. The next Pokemon we will see is also pretty insane. Because it's one of the Pokemon people started using as a special attacker, but over time they decided to use it as a physical attacker and now it goes insane. It's Lucario. It's a flagship Pokemon of Generation 4. Like, it's one of the first ones revealed. I think we can just hard switch into Son Goku here. And like, a lot of people use Lucario. Not only is it one of the most popular Pokemon, it also is great with its Steel fighting typing. It's gonna die here, unfortunately, but it has 90 base speed, which is okay. It hits the benchmark. It's not the fastest thing. It has 115 special attack. It's high stat, but it has 110 attack, which is also really good. For mixed stat, that's pretty insane. So one of the best and most effective sets is the Life Orb set, I think, or Expert Belt. With Inner Focus's ability, because its outside ability is completely useless, you need Inner Focus to survive all these fake out flinches, so it makes Lucario a good lead and check to any lead Pokemon. That set usually runs max attack, max speed, Jolly or Adamant Nature, with Sword Dance to boost its attack, Close Combat to hit really hard with fighting coverage. And there she is. Crunch for the fighting dark coverage, or the ice fighting coverage with Ice Punch. And the last slot is for Extreme Speed, which is an 80 base power priority move. For in-game you don't need to worry about these kinds of things. You can just slap any move because Lucario hits that hard. Its signature move is Aura Sphere, which is in this generation a 90 base power, 100 never missing move. It even hits ignores aviation. It's like Aerial Ace but on steroids because it's a fighting type move. And it's insanely powerful. So Lucario can use a Nasty Plot set. It can't learn Nasty Plot this generation, next generation it can. But you can use a Calm Mind or Scarfed, Choice Scarf set. With Timid Nature. Smogon doesn't recommend any special Lucario, I think. Sadly. It can learn Dragon Pulse, Psychic, Shadow Ball, but you want to use Aura Sphere, I think. And obviously, a Dark Pulse is what I meant, but Aura Sphere is also what you want to use. The Choice Scarf set Smogon recommends is the physical one, with Close Combat Thunder Punch for Gyarados, Crunch and Ice Punch. I don't know why they slap Sword Dance into the Scarf set. Maybe it's a bluff. It's also copycat for some reason. But Lucario being a fighting type and Steel type, which gives it a good defensive profile, even if its defenses are pretty awful. It sees use in Ubers with Crunch, Extreme Speed, Close Combat, Sword Dance, or the Agility set, which surprised me, seeing it with Close Combat, Crunch, Ice Punch or Stone Edge. And there's a lead set with Focus Sash, which has Close Combat, Extreme Speed, Payback and Ice Punch or Sword Dance or Counter, probably against something annoying like Deoxys Speed or Deoxys Attack. Lucario is really customizable, I think, for a Pokemon that's basically only used for physical attacking. But like I said, in-game you don't need to worry about these things. You can pretty much run any set, which makes it a really popular in-game Pokemon. You get it mid-game and it's an egg, which is unfortunate, so you need to invest a lot into it, which is unfortunate. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button several times. Here's Team Galactic again. They don't seem to offer a lot of insight regarding competitive, because most of their Pokemon suck. We already talked about Crobat, and I think Golbat is viable in NU for some reason. This generation doesn't have what is called Eviolite or Defox that removes hazards, so it's kinda questionable. The set is Taunt, Brave Bird, Roost and U-Turn. It also has a Nasty Plot set with Sludge Bomb, Heat Wave and Air Slash or Roost. I wouldn't recommend to use Golbat, but if you want to use it in NU, you can. And Krogont, we already talked about Krogont. Its evolution. In-game I never used one because you need to catch it in a safari. I think it's decent in competitive. Try seeing anything that's noteworthy, I will mention it. I think Kadabra is also viable competitively because it has 105 attack, special attack and speed. But, you know, I think just talking about Kadabra, Alakazam says a lot of what Kadabra has to offer. You only miss out on Focus Blast and the evolution, the stats boost from the evolution. Skunky, I think we talked about Skuntank. It's basically a dark type attack spammer. With its moves, Night Slash, Sucker Punch and Crunch, or Pursuit is what it can learn, I think. It can apparently learn also Flamethrower, but you probably just slap Explosion and let this skunk blow up. They have more useful teams, more viable team compared to the one in Diamond and Pearl for some reason. I don't mind that. At least we got the Pokédex, I think. And that's Goku. Yeah, Gen 4 is not something I really was excited for this gen, but as I played, the excitement went away. And let's teach Flight to our bird, no? Sadly, we can't teach Draining Punch to anyone in our team right now. I wonder if I should train Ariubi? Might as well heal. Most teams in Generation 2 are pretty much, Generation 4 are pretty much the same. Which is sad because there should be more options, considering we are 4 gens in. We don't need to make every team look the same, like in Generation 2 or 1 and 2. I think even 2 had more diversity. The problem with Generation 2 is because that you barely had any Gen 2 Pokemon to use. The Staravia. Let's anything useful. Oh, we found an item. PPL may be useful. What is that? Yellow shard. In Diamond Pearl it's a red shard. Let's beat these kids up. Shellos evolves into Gastrodon. It has 2 forms in this game. The annoying thing about this generation Storm Drain doesn't increase your attack, special attack, nor gives you it gives you water type immunity. So Shellos, Gastrodon relies on Sticky Hold this generation. It's pretty bad. It's still good actually, but not OU good. Good enough to be in OU. Battleground still a good typing. You can use the defensive sets with Recover, Toxic, Surf, Ice Beam or Earth Power. I think there's a Stored Power set. There's a physical set because Gastrodon has a decent attacking stat. Was Gastrodon, I think. It has good defensive and offensive stats. So what do we have to offer from the attacking side? Is the physical side uses the curse set with Waterfall and Earthquake. And Recover. I mentioned the tank with already. There's also a Trapper set with Block, Yawn, Memento and Earthquake or Surf, depending if you want to use Calm or Careful nature. Has a Ringo Belly or Berry or Lumberry. There's also a PU set, but I'm not gonna talk about PU Gastrodon. I don't... Gastrodon in-game, I think it's a decent... it's a good enough slave for Surf and Waterfall if you need one, but I think Bedew outclasses so much that people probably don't use it. But using it gives your Bedew more freedom, I guess, in terms of move slots. We already talked about Meryl. Let's just take it on. I don't know if you want to use Meryl in-game. I think it's fine. Level 18 evolution is pretty early. And you get good normal type moves and decent enough fighting type moves, I think. And also rollout, so with huge power you get a decent mileage out of Meryl. I think it's okay, considering that Meryl was fine enough in Generation 3 even without physical water type. And later you get what you need. Depends how late. Remoraid evolves into Octillery. Octillery is this generation. It's pretty bad for in-game use, but still, because its attack is pretty insane. It's I think the most popular Baton Pass recipient, because all it needs is speed. And also Trick Room is empty. Let's probably written with twirl. It's a really popular Pokemon in Trick Room. Also you have this Baton Pass receiver with Modest Nature max attack and max special attack, max special attack and max speed. The Surf Energy Ball, which it can learn now. Ice Beam and Fire Blast or Charge Beam. Charge Beam increases after each hit. It has a chance to... Oh, we could have thought that, but no. Oh, it's Gyarados. It has a chance to increase your special attack. Octillery also has a Quiet set, which you can use in Trick Room with Water Spout, which is an egg move. At full health it has 150 base power, which is mouth-wateringly big. Surf Waterfall because Octillery has still just as much special attack as special attack, which is 105. Ice Beam and Energy Ball, or you use a choice spec set with Water Spout, Surf, Energy Ball and Ice Beam. Now let's talk about Gyarados, because this is probably the rise of Gyarados. The Dragon Dance set, we will see a lot of Gyarados. It's insanely bulky and it doesn't die because of Intimidate. Its special defense is already insane. Its second lowest stat is physical attack, and because you have Intimidate, you can pretty much ignore that. And has still pretty high HP with 95. But its speed is 81 and 125. Physical attack is pretty telling, I say. So what does Gyarados get now? You had already Dragon Dance, but you couldn't abuse it because if for a normal player who doesn't play on a simulator, you couldn't always get hidden 70 base power, hidden power. And 70 base power hidden power flying. Also you're wasting your hidden power by using it. But now it can learn Waterfall, which is great. Can learn Ice Fang per level up, which is also great. It can learn Stone Edge, it can learn Earthquake, which it already could. You can teach it Thunder Wave, you can teach it a lot of things. People run Rest Talk set Gyarados. Choice Band set with Waterfall, Payback, Stone Edge and Earthquake or Ice Fang. Let's just run away. So Gyarados is something you probably want to run. Could challenge the gym here, but I think this is plenty. Can we fight? No? Yeah, might as well. With this we can end the stream, I think. I mean the recording. I think I said stream also in the other recording. Another Clefairy. I think that's pretty much it for today. I hope. Hopefully we don't end up going into another unexpected cutscene. I just wanted to train some of the Pokemon. I can't believe Bedew still hasn't evolved, but that's fine. Hopefully we can talk about a few more things. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching and goodbye.